right or left, you will have a ventilation holes to the other lung.
Good.
So when the patient is in supine position, using the laryngoscope.
So which way does it go in?
It go like this first, once crossing the vocal cord. So
okay, what's before the vocal cords? What's before the
epiglottis?
So the epiglottis is hanging like this, yeah?
Yeah.
So which way should it be first?
Usually I use the laryngoscope to take it 90 degrees.
Okay, well the traditional way is you go to the back of the thing, you lift up the epiglottis.
Yeah. Then you rotate.
Yeah? Then you rotate.
Rotate.
Yeah? So
then go inside.
Great, okay.
Then you will turn the patient face to one side according to which bronchus you will engage in.
Okay, great, great. Okay, so you've got someone who's come to you with stridor, yeah? They've got a mid-tracheal stricture, it's been dilated many times. The boss isn't around, you've got to dilate it. They're sitting there, they're very short of breath, okay? What equipment do you want? What are you going to do in theatres?
So, it depends what equipment you're using.
Okay, well, you've got a choice here, so come and choose something, yeah?
It's on the table.
It's on the table.
So,
What do you notice about the size of this, by the way? It's small because it's for pediatrics. Okay?
Pediatric,
Why might this be useful for you?
if you've got a stricture,
Yeah,
it could help you essentially get past it.
you could dilate with it
Yeah,
potentially.
dilate it
Of course,
with
that can be a risky thing, isn't it? Yeah. Are there any other ways to dilate? Let's hand some of these things out. Okay, so here are three things. Yeah.
I have no idea about this.
It's a real dilator.
Okay, I'm going to give you. Are you going for the exam?
Yeah.
Okay, so you may have no idea, but you've got to have a go.
Yeah.
All right. So take those two things. Describe them to me. Yeah.
So,
I've already given you a hint. So there are dilators. Yeah.
yeah. So, plastic tubes.
Okay. Well, just describe the difference between these two tubes.
So one is hard, the other one is flexible.
Okay. More flexible.
Yeah.
What do you notice about the weight of this?
Heavy.
Heavy. Okay. Anybody know what the sort of dilator is called? Maloney. These are esophageal dilators. Yeah? And this is the Sabri-Gillard. What do you notice about the difference between these two?
This is flexible and this is rigid.
Okay, that's good. What else? There's a hole in one, isn't there? Yeah? Why is there a hole?
Maybe a guide wire.
Guide wire. Perfect. And so what are these two things here then?
This is radio opaque.
Radio opaque, so you do these under X-ray guidance, yeah? You can use these in the airway, okay? And that's when you might use a rigid esophagus scope. If you haven't got a bigger scope to line up with the cords and dilate with these, because these are big, okay? So let's talk about the old-fashioned tracheal dilators, because they may turn up on an exam. Who hasn't had a go yet? Yeah, come on. Tell us about these. You may have seen these. When you were here, were you still using them? Yeah? Okay, so the rigidity. Feel that rigidity, okay? These probably won't see them anymore, okay? And these are, they go down the scope, but you'll notice that they don't fit down these scopes very easily. Okay, so this is the modern way of doing it, I would say. Have you all seen one of these before? Okay, it's a balloon. Right? So in these balloons, you can pass when they're all the way down. They're nice and narrow. You can pass. They go into nice narrow lumen, and then you can dilate up. And on the side of these, you'll notice some numbers. Okay, these numbers are there to tell you about the dilatation size. Okay. Yeah? Okay, so you can, if you go to 3 atmospheres, it takes you to 18 millimeters. So you can dilate to a very precise size. Yeah? So that's another way to sort of think. So you're going to think about how you're going to protect the airway. You want to get control of the airway, how you're going to dilate it. All this equipment needs to be available for you there and there. And then at the end of the stenting, what might you do? Sorry, I'll tell you the answer. You might stent. Any of you seen these sort of stents before?
Who's put an airway stent in?
Any of you seen stents? What sort of stents are there available? 2 different types of stents generally. Sorry? Have a go, come on.
Yeah, maybe
Self-expanding.
Okay, so
metallic one, non-covered for
so generally there are ones you can remove and ones you can't remove, yeah? Okay, and so this is one which we use which is a removable one. Okay? And I haven't shown you the stent because we haven't got it here, but this is the deployment device. Oh, there we are. Okay, this is a...
It's a different one, but it's an idea.
Yeah.
That's a Boston, so that would be regarded as non-removable, or rather, if you leave it in there for several weeks, it will form loads of granulation tissue. There's something else to notice about it. If you hold it up. Excellent. Very good. Now, when would you? When would you use a cover stent? Why would you use a cover stent?
Bleeding, for example. There is bleeding.
In malignant diseases, when you are trying to prevent the growth.
It's got a big advantage. A malignant, a tumour will often grow back in, and it's going to be harder to grow back through this than another one. When would you not use it? Why don't we just use it for all of them? Excellent answer. So more distally, for example, right main bronchus, you've got the right upper lobe coming off there, you've got an uncovered stent, you're going to have to accept it's going to grow back in a bit, but you're going to prevent block off that line. That is removable in the short term, but it won't be removable in the long term. And it comes on. That's what it looks like. You've not seen it. When you deploy it. Unfortunately, it's a fast time to pull that thing off. But the way it works is it's got to pull that guide wire out. You can feed it down a guide wire, put that down into the airway, and then you simply pull this thing.
String and rubbers.
So it will be wrapped around this.
Yeah. So if you squeeze that,
Yeah,
what's
it
it made
will
of?
elongate.
Nitinol. Yeah.
Nitinol.
Nitinol.
It's got loads of memory, and so it comes out of this thing after 2-3 years in the pack, and spring out straight away.
How can I ventilate with the bronch? 40% doesn't end its jet ventilation. What they do for ventilation?
Ah, great answer. Right. How does this get ventilated? Great question.
Jet ventilation.
Ventilation. How does jet ventilation work?
It's a connection of just oxygen there, and during the procedure you will hyperventilate first the patient, then you include the smoke and connect this to hyperventilation.
So it's different from the way the ventilator works in any other circumstance or in the ICU. You're squirting very fast, usually pure oxygen down the scope, and by holding the scope open, you then entrain air down with it using the Venturi principle. That makes it different from other things. It also means you can do a bit of risky barotrauma, but it's simple and you can keep it open. The other way of doing it, which most people in this country don't do, but some people in Europe do, is to close it off and just attach it to the ventilator. And there's one other thing attached to it. Got the jet ventilator attached, and there's something else.
Suction and instrumentation like grasper or something.
What else?
Camera for light
source.
camera.
Okay, good guys. I think it's time that you move on to the next section. If you've got any desperate questions, ask them.
Yeah, so what is the question? How far it
Pressure and jet bar. 4 bars, there you are. This is a Tudor Edwards Costiotone, rib cutter.
Rib cutter.
That works.
And this is a video medium stylus. Not video, sorry. No video. Just an and this is a
bronchial dilate.
rib approximator. Yeah, exactly. Correct, that's right. Have you got just a clamp for the tubes. Clamp for the tubes. And the bronchoscope will not discuss. That's an esophagus. Yeah. All you do is, you won't see these, but you look for foreign bodies.
Disposable. Generator, which is sterilising with which slides along top. And then battery, which isolates the candle, so you can put it at the bottom, turns green, it's ready to go. Freely move around the OR with it, there's no generator or anything like that. This is how it is. We've got 4 different lengths. The straight blade that runs along each shaft is the active blade, so that's the one that doesn't moving, so you can get upwards with it, use it to go through. So it works by closing the handle to clamp down the tissue. The blue button, halfway, you'll get slightly slower movement, so you'll get more coagulation, so slower dissection. And then if you pull it the whole way, you'll get slightly faster dissection, especially if you pull it up on the active blade and get a bit less than this. So one go.